So if I lost everything and I had to restart from zero with trading, this is exactly what I would do. So in this video, I want to give you guys an A to Z plan of exactly how to get started, especially if you're on a budget, you don't have much money to trade with, or you're just completely new, you don't have a strategy, you're starting as a beginner. Not only will I give you that A to Z plan, but also be showing you my exact setup that I would follow. There's one specific strategy and setup I'd focus on, and I'll even show you some live trade examples of trades I literally took this morning using that exact strategy I'm gonna be showing you in this video. All right, so let's say I'm starting over from zero. Maybe I have a couple $100 in my bank account or whatever it is. This is my exact plan. This is how I'd go about it. Now, me personally, I would start with a prop firm account because you don't need much money and they give you a lot more leverage to be able to make more versus if you were to grow a $200 account from scratch, right? It would take a lot more time. I still trade with a prop firm to this day, right? I have over $1 million net worth, but I still use a prop firm account because for some reason, if I end up having a really bad month or something, and let's say I blow the account, I don't have to blow $100,000 with my own money. With a prop firm account, I'm out maybe a couple $1,000s because I trade with around 20 prop firm accounts. So I can go and make a bunch of money, you know, make 40, 50,000 with prop firm accounts. But then if I have a really bad month, right, and I blow the account, big deal, I'm out a few $1,000s. I can just get some more prop firm accounts, right? So when you're just starting out, start with one prop firm account. First thing you have to do is you have to pass evaluation. So prop firm accounts give you an evaluation, which is basically like a test to see if you can actually trade or not. And then they give you what's called a PA account or a performance account where you can actually get payouts once you get the performance account and pass the evaluation. So everyone has their own prop firm accounts they like to use. It really doesn't matter that much. I personally like using Apex Trader Funding. I've always used them. I've never had a problem with them. They pay out consistently on time. Actually, right now they have 80% off evaluations and $85 PAs. So if we go down here, this is the account I like to use. I like to use the Tradovate 50K accounts. Basically, to pass this valuation, you just have to make $3,000 before you lose $2,500. Keep in mind, Apex usually has 1 day to pass evaluations, so you can technically make this $3,000 and pass the evaluation in 1 day. You just can't trade with more than 10 minis or 100 micros. So literally to pass this, you only have to make 15 points on NQ if you're fully sized up, or you can take it slower. You can take 30 days to pass it if you want. If you're still learning, you want to test out a strategy, right? It doesn't really matter, but as you can see, these accounts are normally $167 a month. With that 80% off discount right now, it comes out to just under $40. So you can get started trading with 40 bucks. So no matter what your situation is, you could probably come up with that $40. By the way, if you guys do want to sign up to Apex, I will leave my link below with that 80% off discount code. That'll be the first link in the description below this video. Okay, so once you pass the evaluation, you're gonna start out with a fresh $50,000 PA account. Basically, you wanna get that account to $53,000. Once you get it to $53,000, you have to keep a threshold over $52,500, and then anything after that, you can actually request money out and get a payout. Again, they have certain rules and stuff. We're not going to go into all that in this video, but essentially once you get the account to 53,000, and me personally, I like to trade 10 micros on ES or NQ with the 50K accounts. This should take a couple weeks to actually do this. So you can actually get your first $1,000 payout within a month of doing this, right? If you have a strategy down. Obviously it's going to be different if you're just starting out and you're learning a new strategy. Now, the next question is, how are you actually going to pass the evaluation? How are you going to get your account to 53,000 so you can get that $1,000 payout, right? Well, obviously you need a strategy. You need a setup to follow. I recommend having one strategy, mastering it, and only doing that. That's personally what I do. So the first thing I recommend is have a few things you're going to trade. Obviously with prop firm accounts, I like to trade ES, NQ, gold, and I make a plan every single day. So you can see inside my Discord community, I create a trading plan for what I want to trade that day. So for example, this morning, today at 6:53 a.m. my time, I said, gold plan, currently in bullish rotation to test resistance level. If we can hold above the VWAP area, I'll be interested in playing long setups. Here's what my chart looks like. So now before the gold market even opens, I know I want to play long setups if we hold above VWAP area. And you can see I posted that at around right here. So this is 6:58. This is when the gold market was starting to open. We're holding above this orange line. This is the VWAP area I mentioned. And if you guys don't know how I trade already, if you haven't watched my other videos, I'm a trend pullback trader. So I only trade with a trend and I get in on very light pullbacks. So basically what I'm looking for is I'm always looking for imbalances in the market. So when the market is balanced, I don't want to trade, right? The reason I'm looking for longs is because we trended up pretty much all night. Keep in mind, this is a 2-minute time frame. So I know the bigger time frame trend is up, which is why I want to play longs as long as we hold above VWAP. And then on the shorter time frame, the 2 minute, the 1 minute, even the 30-second, I like to trade, right? I'm looking for imbalances. So when the market is balanced, what happens is buyers and sellers are balanced, right? Exactly what it means. So buyers buy this up, sellers equally sell this off. Buyers buy this up, sellers don't equally sell it off, right? As you can see, they're starting to become a little bit of an imbalance to the buy side, right? Because buyers are buying more than sellers are selling, right? And this is when the market opened right around 7 my time. As you can see, what happens? Buyers start stepping in again after the sellers sold off less than the buyers did, right? We're holding above the VWAP. Everything is there. We already know I'm looking for long setups. What happens? We get a nice little pullback, right? And you can see this better on a 30-second time frame, for example, or even a 1 minute, right? Let's go to where that pullback happened. And this is what it looks like on the 30-second time frame. As we can see, right? Imbalance to the buy side. Buyers buying it up, sellers barely sell it off. Buyers buy it up, sellers barely sell it off. So basically, this is where I started trading right here at 7 o'clock. I started looking at the chart, so I didn't get in here. I waited for another pullback, showing that there's still an imbalance in the market in the direction I want to play, which is longs, right? So I want to make sure buyers still have that imbalance, right? As you can see, we got bought up aggressively. We sold off very lightly. I wait for buyers to step back in on this candle right here, right? And this is where I get in. Get in right here. And then I always put my stop right below the last low. And then you can ride this to a 1-to-1 risk reward, a 2-to-1 risk reward. And as you can see, once again, buyers come in again, sellers barely sell it off. Now I can put my stop way above this low right here. So essentially all I'm doing is I'm trading with the trend. I'm making a plan based on the bigger time frame. I'm looking for those imbalances. Who has the edge in the market? Another way to think of this is just basically looking for an intense move up and a light pullback. Intense move up, light pullback, and getting in on the confirmation candle. So creating that trading plan for what you want to trade is going to be key for this. If you guys are kind of unsure how to create a trading plan, like I said, I share my trading plan every single day inside my Discord community. It's completely free to join. We don't charge any money to join our community. If you guys would like to join and see my plans every single day, we'd love to have you inside. If you guys do want to join this Discord community, it'll be the second link in the description below this video. Now, once you get that $1,000 payout into your bank account, right? Now you can use that payout to buy more accounts and you can copy trade. So now instead of trading with one 50K account, you can trade with 5 50K accounts, right? And this is personally what I do. You can have up to 20 accounts. So again, once you buy more accounts, you have to pass the evaluations again. Then you want to get those accounts to 53,000 again. And now you're going to be getting a $6,000 payout because now you're going to have 6 accounts instead of just 1. And essentially you just want to keep doing that until you have up to 20 accounts because that's the maximum they allow you to have. And really, like once you get your accounts to, let's say 52,000, right? If you make, anywhere from $100 to $200 per day on each account, right? Let's say you're making $150 on average per day, right? So this should include maybe some days you make $350, some days you lose $100, right? So to count your losses as well. But on average, you're making $150 per day. You times that by 20. So there's typically 20 trading days in a month. That's $3,000 of profit in your accounts that you can get payouts. And again, this is per account. So now we do $3,000 times the 20 accounts. And as you can see, if you trade well, right, you're not trading crazy, you're not over leveraging the accounts, right? You have good risk management. You can still make around $60,000 per month when you have 20 accounts. Obviously, if you have 10 accounts, maybe it's $30,000 per month, right? So really you can make anywhere from $40,000 to $80,000 per month. That's getting anywhere from 1 to 2 payouts per month. And this is pretty much the stage I'm at, right? I'm just trying to keep consistent with my accounts. It's good cash flow coming in, right? Getting those consistent payouts. I'm not over leveraging. I'm not trying to make $1 million a month. Obviously some months I might blow it. Usually I blow my accounts like 1 to 2 times per year. And it's okay. I just start over. I buy new accounts. They cost me a few $1,000s. But I can easily pay for that because those other months I'm getting those bigger payouts, right? And at the end of the year, I'm going to make a profit. And by the way, guys, if you have no idea how to use prop firms, like I said, that first link in the description below, it'll go over how to copy trade your accounts. It'll show you how to set up the accounts. It'll explain more about the rules you have to follow with Apex and all that good stuff. It's basically a free prop firm course that will walk you through everything from buying the account, setting it up, copy trading them, the rules you have to follow, all that good stuff. So again, if you want more information, you're new to prop firm, take advantage of that free course. Again, it'll be the first link in the description below this video. So now that I explained the strategy, let me actually show it to you in action, and you can see I actually do what I say, right? So this is a trade I took this morning. As you can see, I'm making around 194 in 10 of my PA Apex accounts. So in total, made just under $2,000 profit on the day. Like I said, I took this trade live on Zoom. I trade live every morning. So let's go and roll the replay, and you can see I actually do what I'm saying in these videos.
Hey, good morning, guys. Hope you're all doing well this morning. So pretty much watching everything today. Everything's looking pretty bullish. We'll just have to see if everything holds and if we get any setups. Got above resistance here and old support, and it's been slowly trading up all night, holding VWAP on this pullback, still in an uptrend. Based on this move up, this pullback was pretty light. Now going into the smaller time frame, consolidated around here, we're starting to break out of this. So I'd love to see a small pullback over this level and ideally take it into this zone right here. So this is what I'll be watching for the next 25 minutes, and then we can head over into ES and NQ. All right, let's see if gold gives us a setup here. This is why I never trade, or I haven't taken a trade on gold for so long, because the confirmation candle always does the whole trade. And we still have lots of room to run. Stop would have to go down at 68. It's actually not too bad. Okay, I'm gonna put a limit order on 70.9. Oh, that was close. Maybe? Looks like a tick off there. All right, I was probably being a little bit too cheap there. One tick. I'm getting filled. That's frustrating. Well, that would have been the whole trade there. Okay. Oh, just opened. Starting out with a dump. Oh my God, this off is insane. I mean, look at that price action. All right, well, we're coming into pre-market support. So we could see it push back into 503. It's around 70 area on futures. Okay, this could be a confirmation candle. Oh, come on. Okay, I hopped into that. Stop has to go at like 15, 16. I'm already up over a 1-to-1 on that. Stops at break even until, oh, we're already past 350. Okay, I'm just gonna get out of that, honestly. That was just really quick. Not even sure what just happened.
All right, so just explain my thought process here. Basically what happened is if we just zoom out so you guys can kind of see what's going on, we're on NASDAQ. Like I said, like you saw, that's what I traded. And again, we're in this consolidation range. Kind of explained this yesterday. We're looking like we wanted to break out of it this morning, and then we got confirmation that we rejected it, right? And what happened here was we came down to the support from yesterday, and I ended up playing a long position back up to this resistance area. Okay, so let's go into the 2-minute time frame now to kind of see this better. So if we go into where the market opened, right, we look like we're trying to get over this resistance area. This is pre-market, market open right here, and we just started dumping straight down, right, straight into the support area right from yesterday. Now, if you saw me, I was using that Quantico Cap tool. We're going to do a training on this tomorrow inside my private group. But this is basically telling us that, hey, we have a high chance of getting back up to this resistance area, right? This is like 503.50 on QQQ. Okay, so you probably heard me mention that on the live call if you're confused. So if we go into the 30-second time frame, I wanted to short this down because once we rejected this level, shorts were high probability. And if you guys don't know how I trade already, I'm a trend pullback trader. So I'm looking for imbalances in the market, and I'm looking for little pullbacks to get in on that goes with the trend and the bigger time frame. So we rejected the level on the bigger time frame. What do we see? This is a 30-second time frame. There was absolutely no pullbacks. We just sold straight off, straight off, straight off, straight off. Finally got a pullback here, but we never got confirmation to sell off more. Plus, we're in that support from yesterday, like I shared earlier. Now, that tool you saw me use in the trading session is basically saying, hey, there's a high probability we bounce here and we get back up to this resistance area. So we started going up. We started seeing an imbalance of buyers because we're just straight buying. There's no sellers. And again, I'm looking for a tiny little pullback to get in on. We finally got this right here at the VWAP area. And what do we see? We notice a massive imbalance, right? Buyers in control, sellers try to step in, and then buyers immediately step back in on this candle right here. This is the candle I got in on, and then I always put my stop just below that pullback low. Okay, and then from there, I trimmed at a 1-to-1 risk-reward ratio, and then I trimmed some more at around a 1.5 as we got straight to our target, which was this old resistance area. This is basically the top of the trade, so I had to cut it there. You saw it was a very fast trade. These are 30-second candles, and this played out within 60 seconds. So it was a very quick scalp. Market was moving today. I mean, this alone was a 300-point sell-off. This trade I got, this was like 40 and it went all the way to 80. This is like a 40-point trade in 60 seconds. So market's moving super quick. I did size down. You saw, I think I only used like 40 micros instead of, using 100 micros or 80 micros like I usually use. But that was the trade for the day. Super quick and easy, so I decided to call it there. But as you can see, there's plenty of other setups. We started going down, right? We saw an imbalance of sellers. Once we hit that resistance level, we got a nice little pullback. You could have got in on one of these candles, and we started selling off again. Got a nice little pullback again. Could have got in here again. We saw an imbalance of buyers coming in. Light pullback here. Could have got in on this candle. Right, so there's lots of setups today. And before we end this video out, the first priority, I know I mentioned those bigger numbers and it can kind of seem exciting once you get to 20 accounts. You can make anywhere from 30 to even 80,000 per month, but make the first priority enough to pay your bills. Think about what your monthly bills cost right now. The average person usually costs around $5K per month. Get to $5K per month. How many accounts do you need to do that? Realistically, you only need like 3 accounts, right? Anywhere from 3 to 5 accounts, and you can easily make that $5K per month if you're consistently profitable, right? Maybe you have a 70% win rate with a 1-to-1 risk reward. That's typically around where I am. My risk reward is around 1.2 with a 70% win rate. So make sure you have a strategy that works and make it the first priority to pay your bills. Don't try to buy 20 accounts right away. Don't try to go for 10 accounts right away. Your first priority is get enough to pay your bills. You have the rest of your life to trade. The market's not going anywhere. There's no rush at all. Make this your first priority, and that's going to take a huge weight off your shoulder and slowly scale, right? Don't try to become a millionaire by the end of the year. Let it take 5 to 10 years, right? There's nothing wrong with that. So anyways, guys, this is how I would start over from zero. My exact plan, I would start with a prop firm just because you barely have to risk money. It teaches you risk management. It teaches you to trade with rules versus just using your own personal account. and a lot of people end up blowing it, and sadly they end up blowing their savings. And some people talk crap on prop firms, but I really do think they help people. They help me just have better rules and risk management in place. Then once you kind of get that dialed in, then you can start the personal account. And the greatest thing is you can use the payouts from prop firms to fund the personal accounts. You're not risking any of your own capital other than those initial prop firm accounts. Anyways, guys, I hope you found this video helpful. All the resources I mentioned in this video, like that free prop firm trading course, and also our Discord with my exact plans of exactly what I'm gonna be trading for the day, what setups I'm looking for. And also we have an awesome trading floor in here and all kinds of other resources in this community as well. Again, all those links will be in the description below this video, or you can just head over to this link right here. That being said, guys, as always, I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in my next video with another day trading lesson.